People of God, sometimes your praises will be a sacrifice. Because God can see that it's not easy to praise, yet He's praising me. Psalm 74 and in verse 21. Let not the oppressed return ashamed. Let the poor and the needy praise thy name. If you have been needy in your life, it's not palatable. Yet it says, let the needy praise thy name. So God knows that there will be the needy. God knows that there will be a period in your life when you're broke. Or maybe you are poor. Yet it says, let the poor and the needy praise thy name. So don't come to me and say, Pastor, you will say, let's praise because maybe you are comfortable. No, let the uncomfortable praise thy name. Somebody said, whenever I'm glad, the devil is sad. Make the devil sad. You know why it's called the sacrifice of praise? Because sometimes everybody is dancing as rejoicing. But you, as you are dancing, you are crying. Because your heart is broken. Because your heart is bleeding. You were expecting that promotion. But now the list has come out and you were not promoted. And you're like, Lord, I've been here for 5 years. Same level for 7 years. It's so difficult. But you are dancing. Be crying and dancing. That's how it works. That's why it's a sacrifice of praise. The praise is there, but the sacrifice is there. Lord, my heart is broken. My heart is broken. But you are dancing. You are not stopping. The plan of the devil is to stop you. But guess what you are going to do? Yes, I will be crying. Yes, my heart is broken. But I will not stop dancing. I will not stop singing. I will not stop praising. Satan wants to stop you. But I got my mind made up. I won't stop. I've had issues in my life, you know. Sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, God, what is this? I prayed about this thing. Now somebody says, whenever I pray, it's always done. Done like this. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe you are still in the lower level of spirituality, you know. I have 4 boys. Whenever my last boy asks me anything, I want to do it. Why? He's a child. And the other day, I said to him, John, I hope you realize that as you grow, it will no longer be like this. There are times we have to say no. There are times I know I will say yes, but I will say no for some time. So that you can understand that you don't get everything you want in life. Life sometimes has to teach you to accept a no for some time so that you can be tough. You can be resilient. If all your life, the only thing you are used to is yes, no delay, no failure, the day you have your first no, you will crash. But God does not want to grow you up into a weak adult. He wants to grow you and groom you. So sometimes no will come in your life. And sometimes some of those no will be very tough. I prayed about this admission. Lord, I prayed about it. And there was even a day I came to church, pastor was preaching, he quoted a scripture, and my spirit said, that was my word. And I laid on this promise, and yet it didn't happen. That God has delayed it does not mean that God has denied it. And sometimes that God said no does not mean that He did not answer your prayers.